Michael, go and jump in front of a truck right now. Now.
So today we are going to be looking at the personality of Emeka and of course his saga and ex-wife and all that. Now Emeka was born on March 22nd, 1967 to Elder and Mrs. Nicholas Ike in Lagos State. His father was, of course, a pastor before his demise. He is from Eheme, Mbano local government area of Imo State. He studied mechanical engineering at the Yaba College of Technology. As a student, he owned the business center, which he's used to supplement his allowance in school. Now, in 2000, Emeka and his ex-wife threw a carnival-like wedding. Of course, it was a star in talk of the town event. Susan had 4 children for him. Emeka separated from his first wife, Susan Ima, in 2017. A series of complications led to their divorce, but Emeka claimed he got separated from his first wife due to domestic violence. Emeka was also accused of being a wife beater. Yes, an allegation he felt was orchestrated by some members of the Actors Guild of Nigeria back then when his marriage was facing crisis. Emeka found love again in the hands of a Germany-based model, Yolanda Fiefa, many months later after divorcing his first wife. Yolanda is from South Africa and they welcomed their first daughter in October 2019. Oftentimes, he displayed affection for his wife on social media. He usually subs his ex-wife with some of his posts. For countless times, Emeka came on social media to shame his ex-wife and as well label her bad. There was a time he tagged his new wife as Perfect Peace. Yes, and all the romantic names in the world. Remember, it was said sometime that he was a pastor. Yes. He once trended online when he made a post that went viral, which he titled, "Rats Also Make Babies." In 2017, he kept running down his ex-wife and mother of his children on Instagram. The actor blasted his followers then, who slammed him for disrespecting his ex-wife. He further disclosed that he was granted custody of his 4 children. Yes, because he was far much a better parent than his wife back then. What happened? Now, in a recent interview, Emeka said his ex-wife denied him access to his kids, sold his property, and a lot of things. Let's hear the interview.
My secondary school, St. Nicholas College on CMD Road, Magodo, was shut down. That year, 480 million naira investment was shut down, and all I had was constant battery. And I was always saying, look, I don't beat this lady. What's going on? I went on air. I was like, come on, I never did. Babe, what's going on? They say I beat you. Do I? No, but you're a star. You know, they can always manipulate things and all that. So I was gullible until I discovered that she was actually the one behind this whole thing. You know, some ladies are too desperate for marriage lately. And she actually told me one time that I'm not the marriage type. I didn't understand it. So the young men needs to know that there are plenty of ladies that are not the marriage type lately. And they're the ones that get you and I first. The good ones don't show the things, the signs that you want to see to want to go to a party with a girl. But these ladies show you everything you want to see. And then when you get into it, that's a lot. So it was depressing to find out that the person you were actually confiding in knows that men were coming to your house and was making calls with them and arranging and discussing this thing. And the resolution was, okay, after it all, blackmail him. I was busy grouping with the blackmail. I didn't know it was much more than that. So it was crazy. My school was shut down. Students were told, go home. This school is shut down. This marriage is shut down. On the same day, I was on air heading for a movie shoot in America. They already knew I was traveling. They were planning it. So I had to do, I was directing a movie, and I was going to act in one of the movies. So 2 movies for G&J Pictures in Maryland. So they knew I was going to be away for a while. So they took their time to plan. So I was on air when she rang the bell, and all the students came out and said, look, I'm shutting down the school right now. You all have to go to your parents, put you in another school. I wasn't waiting for it. I came back home to nothing. My property, my house has been moved. So they had moved all the properties I have in Lagos. I lost plenty of them, like 80% of my lands, because it was just a bag I traveled to America with that I had just with me.
So the documents for those lands were taken?
People are bidding on my property, and I'm looking at it and I feel like killing myself because I can't defend what you don't have evidence to. So it was a planned thing.
The evidence was taken?
There's no evidence because you came back, they've moved your load out of the house and you can't see any piece, nothing. Your wristwatches, your awards, your pictures with presidents, everything I got as Emeka Ike was gone. It was just that box I went to America with.
After listening to that interview, there are some questions you would ask. Ever since Emeka fell out with his ex-wife, has he been doing the needed expected of him as regards catering for his children's welfare? That's a question. Was he running a joint account or joint ownership of property with his ex-wife, where you would think that he sold properties and all that, as he claimed in the interview? Now, is he still married to his new wife? Was he really a woman beater? So all these things summed up. Funny enough, the interesting part of it is that his ex-wife hardly talks online. Just like Yul's ex-wife. Yes, you would want to compare the two. But his wife doesn't talk online. Now, you would want to ask, why is it coming out this way? Let's know your thoughts in the comment section. Do like, share, comment, and subscribe to OPAG News TV for more updates.